person would appoint a police officer, Honorable Speaker, to go and benchmark or to go and witness the state of art linear accelerator machines, which, Honorable Speaker, is not something that everybody will understand. But Honorable Speaker,
Honorable Majority, I believe also a cancer treatment that requires a security officer. Is it true or false?
But security officers, Honorable Speaker, are not required to travel to China to be trained how to protect such facilities. Because, and Honorable Speaker, you see in a letter from the County Secretary and Head of Public Service, he states, which is addressed to the Principal Secretary, State Department of Devolution, the reference is Meru County Delegation official visit to China from 7th June to 17th June 2023. In that letter, Honorable Speaker, it is noted that delegation of the Meru County government is scheduled to make an official visit, to China with effect from 7th June to 17th June 2023. And in this respect, the county government of Meru requests the Department of Devolution to communicate this information to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Diaspora for the purposes of the letter to communicate to the Embassy of the People's Republic of China in Nairobi to issue the county delegation with entry visas. And he states the technical team is as follows, Honorable Speaker. 1, Dr. George Mungania, and the identity number is there, who is, I believe, is the County Executive Committee member for Health. Number 2, Ms. Miriam K. Guantai, who is the personal assistant to the governor. They have indicated there. Number 3, Mr. Nefat Kenyo Meme, who is also alleged, Honorable Speaker, to be the husband to the PA. The identity number is there. He is, the title is the Director External Leakages. And number 4, Mr. Murangiri Kenneth Guantai, who is now the brother to the PA and the brother to the governor, and the title is indicated as the administration. So I don't know if it is administration, police, or in which department does he work, because he has even been seconded to protect the governor from the Kenya National Police. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, that is clearly an act of nepotism, because you would wonder why these relatives will be the only ones to be able to go to China to benchmark. And Honorable Speaker, it is a very unfortunate event, because we understand that Meru County is one of the counties leading in cancer cases. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, this one definitely means the county lost an opportunity to be able to get the right machinery and equipments from China, and also to establish cancer center in Meru that will be there to help our people. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, even if there is no other count that owns water, this one is enough to send the governor home, Honorable Speaker. Count number still on nepotism and still on nepotism and related unethical practices, Honorable Speaker. One Nefat Kenywa, who is also the governor's brother-in-law, because I've been saying previously that he is the husband to the PA, was appointed, Honorable Speaker, as the Director of External Leakages without any transparent and competitive recruitment, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, in all fairness, the position should have been advertised, there should have been a long list, there should have been a short list, and there should have been interviews held to be able to appoint this Nefat Kenywa, who is the governor's-in-law, in the position of Director of External Leakages. Furthermore, Honorable Speaker, you will note that later, Honorable Speaker, I know that my colleagues are asking for the video for the governor's visit to China, so that we can be able to show and indicate how even these relatives of the governor who are not aware of what these machines are, they couldn't even go near the machines to be shown what is happening there. Therefore, I request the table of clerks kindly play for us that video, and there it is, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, you can see the participants from the county government of Meru. They are well known to most of the members of this Honorable Assembly. But Honorable Speaker, you'd wonder, since the governor didn't travel to China, where was the bodyguard to the governor who is her brother going to, or what are they going to do in China, Honorable Speaker? Therefore, Honorable Speaker, there is enough proof of nepotism and favoritism. Honorable Speaker, I was prosecuting the case of employing one Edwin Mutuma Murangeri, the nephew to the governor, as the CEO of the Meru Youth Service, and also, I was executing the one for Nefat Kenya, who is the governor's brother-in-law, as the director of external leakages without transparent and competitive recruitment. And Honorable Speaker, also employing Edwin Mutuma Murangeri, who is a nephew to the governor's husband, as the CEO of Meru Youth Service, and also appointing him to another office of the acting chief officer of the Department of Finance, all of which, Honorable Speaker, prove for nepotism and favoritism and also other related unethical practices. Honorable Speaker, Article 236 of the Constitution
Did a majority, are you through?
No, you know, Honorable Speaker, I'm not a lawyer, so I'll take my time to find these articles in the Constitution. Therefore, allow me to do it at my own pace, kindly.
But you have lawyers closer to you.
Who is that, Honorable Speaker?
The lawyers are close to you, there are so many.
They'll be given a chance when their time comes, Honorable Speaker. They also take time in court.
Okay, majority leader.
But nevertheless, Honorable Speaker, I'm saying that by employing one Edwin Mutuma Murangeri, who is a nephew to the governor's husband, and one Nefat Kenya, who is the governor's brother-in-law, is a clear indication of nepotism and favoritism. And furthermore, Honorable Speaker, for these people to be employed, there was no transparent and competitive recruitment. And also, the governor went ahead and assigned diplomatic duties, that is engaging with foreign diplomats and dignitaries to our unqualified sisters, Honorable Speaker. One is Miriam Gwantai, the personal assistant again, and also Rose Gwantai, who is a bodyguard. And Honorable Speaker, you find that these are bodyguards or security officers for the governor who are relatives, are appearing in almost all crucial meetings, even of engaging foreign diplomats and dignitaries, Honorable Speaker. And the evidence is there because it's there in screen grabs or screenshots found on pages 94 to 100 of the exhibits, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, allow me to proceed to count number 3, that is bullying, vilification, and demeaning other leaders. Honorable Speaker, these are crimes that the governor has committed oftenly, repeatedly, since the time of inauguration into office, Honorable Speaker. Because this was a crime that was also used in the first impeachment process, Honorable Speaker. And in the Senate, Honorable Speaker, if I can remember, and I borrow from one Senator Tobiko, where she cautioned the governor about a loose tongue, Honorable Speaker. But this, from this counter evidence provided here, Honorable Speaker, it is evident that the governor of Meru cannot be able to prohibit herself from demeaning and vilifying other leaders, Honorable Speaker. That is evident because we have seen how she has vilified and demeaned the office of the Deputy Governor, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, because we came into office almost the same time with the Governor of Meru, I have found the Deputy Governor of this county to be the most humble and loyal servant who was very loyal to Governor Honorable Kawira Mwangaza, Honorable Speaker. But from the Governor, Honorable Speaker, as you'll see in the evidence in some of the screenshots from various WhatsApp groups, the Governor even indicates that the Deputy Governor did not bring any votes to her. Therefore, the Deputy Governor has no right to enjoy the privileges of being in that office. Whereas, Honorable Speaker, if you go to the Constitution, that is Article 180, which regulates the election of the governor and the deputy governor, that is Article 180. I found this one very fast, Honorable Speaker. The election of county governor and deputy governor is provided for in Article 180 of the Constitution, where it starts by saying, number 1, the county governor shall be directly elected by the voters registered in the county on the same day as a general election of members of parliament, being the second Tuesday in August in every 5th year. Then it proceeds to indicate that there is a sabbatical 5. Each candidate for election as a county governor shall nominate a person who is qualified for nomination for election as county governor as a candidate for deputy governor. Honorable Speaker, it is the governor who nominates the candidate for a deputy governor. And after nomination, Honorable Speaker, the right of mercy for the one who is doing nomination ends at that point, Honorable Speaker, because Part 6 indicates, or sabbatical 6 indicates, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission shall not conduct a separate election, for the deputy governor, but shall declare the candidate nominated by the person who is elected, the candidate who is nominated by the person who is elected county governor to have been elected as the deputy governor. Therefore, there is no favor that the governor is doing to the deputy governor because he or she also undergoes the process of elections. And that, Honorable Speaker, gives the candidate or the one who is elected to the office of the deputy governor to enjoy all the privileges that comes with that office, Honorable Speaker. But we have seen the governor, even instructing junior officers of the county to go and use demeaning ones on a person who is senior in the county, Honorable Speaker. In the case of one chief of staff, and I'll read verbatim of what he said, that is provided for in,
Honorable Leader of Majority, I don't get you. Who enumerate the government officers? Is it the governor or who does that?
For remuneration, Honorable Speaker, is for all state officers or public officers who are under the county government, and that happens maybe from the Department of Finance. But initially, Honorable Speaker, you know that I indicated so that we are not asked why we are tying the governor to these crimes, that the governor is responsible for the management and utilization of county resources. So that one means she is the overall manager. That's why we would say she is the CEO of the county. Therefore, when Honorable Speaker, you find that the chief of staff of the governor goes to a TV station to demean and vilify the deputy governor, who is elected together with the governor, Honorable Speaker, that is something that must have, or they must have been empowered by the governor, because the governor is the one who appoints the chief of staff, Honorable Speaker. And I want to read verbatim of what the governor, the chief of staff said about the deputy governor. That is provided for in transcript. It's provided for in in a video recording of the governor's chief of staff making a highly vulgar, insulting and demeaning insensitive remarks against the deputy governor on Beta TV, and I'll ask that that video be played, Honorable Speaker, so that honorable members and members of the public can see what we mean by a junior officer demeaning a senior officer who is elected together with the governor. And I'll also read the transcript, Honorable Speaker, which is as the video plays, I'll give the number of that transcript on these exhibits booklet, Honorable Speaker. Therefore, kindly play that video.
Gento kira mutuma kuthithia gento kira ntenda kuga kinya no tuimbije baite ni thairwa iri national ithi keri na toba bingi nationally mutuma ga kumira thani ira kurira bwana Peter.
Ajuge wi migambo enchamba ndatu tumira migambo tewi ketera wita monopo na nchamba lakini mbitekiria bombera mimi kuithindro migambo.
Honorable Speaker, because I understand some of the councils for the governor do not understand Kimeru, allow me to read the transcript and English translation of utterance has been by the governor's chief of staff, Chamba Mbedi, during an interview on Beta TV, which is also owned by the governor through relatives and proxies, Honorable Speaker, and it says in Kimeru, Kintukira mutuma kuthithia igintukira ntenda kuga kinya nontu imbije baite ni thairwa ethikeri ni antu ba baingi nationally mutuma gakomira thani ira akurira bwana Peter. What that means in English is what mutuma, now mutuma is the deputy governor, is doing is something I would not want to say here because I know Beta TV as a national audience, Mutuma is defecating on the plate from which he feeds. Honorable Speaker, such derogatory terms to be used on the deputy governor by a chief of staff is really astonishing, because there is a junior officer to the deputy governor, where now the journalist proceeds to pretend to assist him to withdraw the ones by saying katuge eu ni migambo ya nchamba na ntenda tutumira migambo ta eu ekethira egwita muno bwana nchamba, lakini mbetekeria bwa mbere ma imbije oko withdraw migambo eu. So it is not even so sorry, what it means in English is let us reiterate that those are nchambas ones that I would not like us to use because we have a wide reach. But allow me to say that you have withdrawn those ones. So even it is not the chief of staff who is remorseful, it is the presenter who is pretending by saying, allow me to say you have withdrawn these ones. Therefore, furthermore to that, Honorable Speaker, also the governor herself used such ones on the deputy governor in a public rally where she said that, and I'll also ask that that clip will be played, Honorable Speaker, where sorry, there is it was not a video record. It is from one of the screen grabs or screenshots of the WhatsApp groups that where the governor and junior government officers are there, where she says